Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's your boy, Yusuf Hanif, here to talk business, knowledge, insight, mindset. So, our topic today is on dealing with the challenges that arise on this journey that we call success. Striving in spite of the difficulties is very important because for sure the difficulties will rise. You will find on the pathway many different challenges, whether it be from our own self or whether it be from those outside of ourselves, whether it be from our thoughts or whether it be from the thoughts of others. What we have to do with the mindset that we are trying to establish, we have to make sure that we recognize the challenges first and foremost. Recognize the challenges and not let them slow us down. We have to learn to overcome the challenges because the challenges are there to teach us lessons so we can improve on who it is that we are. There are people that are going to show up along the journey that do not have your better interests at hand. They don't know that your desire is stronger than their hate. So you have to be persistent. Persistence is key on this journey. If you're not persistent, then you will fail for sure. You have to be persistent. See, these people who come along the way and try to cast shade on your success, even if it's small, those are not the people that you need to surround yourselves with. And those are not the people that you need to concern yourselves with. If anything, those are the people that you should also try to assist with being at a level or status that you are because they see something in you that they don't have. So that's why they hate. Haters gonna hate and ain'ters gonna ain't. That comes from a movie. It was a pretty funny line when I heard it the first time. But the thing about it is that, in all seriousness, this journey is one that is important to you, I am sure. The effort that you are making is not to be wasted with haters. So don't even feed into the nonsense. Don't even cater to their BS. I give you a scenario that happened to me on this journey just recently. And I won't go into details, but I will tell you what I learned from the scenario, which is that there are things that I could have done differently that could have prevented some stuff from hitting the fan. At the same time, I carried myself well in spite of those people who were surrounding the situation to try to make it escalate to something that it wasn't. The fact of the matter is, the journey is the goal, not the funds, not the wealth, not the end. There is no end because once you start on this pathway of determination and persistence, then it just builds you to be a determined and persistent person the rest of your life. So this is not a one-stop type of shop where once you reach $100,000 or once you reach $1 million, there it is. There is nothing left to do. No, this is building good character for the rest of your life. So pay attention along the journey to those oppositions in a way where you keep them at bay, but you don't give them more than they deserve. You don't give them the attention that you need to be giving attention to something else. Because these people, these objects, these concepts, these things will keep you from reaching your end goal. And your end goal is too important to be trying to sacrifice it for someone who does not have your interests at hand. Difficulties are going to come. That is something that is automatic. That is something that is well known in anyone who has been successful. If you ask Jeff Bezos of his difficulties, I'm sure even to this day he still has difficulties. If you ask Bill Gates of his difficulties, I'm sure he can give you a list of many challenges that he went through and many challenges that he still goes through. So it doesn't seem that it's all that you see. All that you see is all that you get. They, even though they are successful people, there's things that they have to deal with, and they deal with it as leaders for whatever organization or establishment that they have established. So that's a key thing, is to make sure that you maintain a leadership role and not let the emotions during the challenges cause you to slip and cause you to go backwards. The words that I'm telling you, I'm also telling myself, because it's important that we all understand this, because then that's the only way that we can advance as civilization. It's the only way that we can all improve. That's the only way that we can all become better human beings. It all starts here once again. What's inside your head is how you perceive what's going on out there in the world. So sometimes there's a problem that arises that seems as though it's a problem. But in all actuality, when you look deeper, it's not a problem at all. It is actually a misunderstanding, for instance. And if anything, it's always going to be something that you can learn from the difficulties. So don't let the challenges slow you down that one bit. Keep pushing forward. Keep being diligent. Keep being honest and trustworthy with all of your dealings. And make effort to be conscious and aware of what it is that you are projecting, what it is that you are perceiving. Because you might find that it's not what it looks like. These words, I hope that they reach you in a way that it will benefit you and cause you to slow down a little bit, breathe, stretch, and let it go. Because it's not worth it. It's not worth losing what you've achieved because of some words that are said, because of some actions that are done, because of some haters that are hating. You are better than that. And you don't need people getting in your head. The only person that needs to be in your head is you. And you need to be filling your head with positive thoughts. Because that's the only way you're going to project positivity. Realize that the world is mostly negative because it's by design. So by you harnessing the positive mentality and giving it to the world, you're actually changing the world for the better. So difficulties will arise, but do not let them surprise you. Do not be surprised at the people who are closest to you when they start to act foolish. Just know that you must be doing something right because someone is commenting on your actions. But make sure you're doing something right. Stay focused, stay positive, stay aware of the fact that you have to be on point with your decision making, and you have to make sure that no one gets in your way from achieving your end goal. Yusuf Hanif, here to give you some nuggets once again. Subscribe to this channel, hit the thumbs up, and turn on your notifications so that way you can receive more of these positive videos. May Allah guide you and straighten all of your affairs. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.